What's up, guys? This is your boy, the Average Gamer Light here back with another video for Injustice 2 Mobile, and the official gameplay has been released for Batwoman Who Drowns, or Batwoman the Drowning, or the Aquaman that drowns in the form of a woman. And that's what's happening here, guys. So let's look at the gameplay first in this video. Quick review and quick first impressions and thoughts of Batwoman Who Drowns, basically.
Batwoman the Drowned from DC's dark metal comic book series is headed to Injustice.
Looks perspective, Aquaman, literally Aquaman. It's a reskin of Aquaman. That's kind of going on over here. But let's look at the gameplay and let's discuss on what it is about.
2 Mobile. She will join the metal team with the Batman Who Laughs, specializing in debuffs and damage over time. Let's take.
Alright, so it's gonna help Batman Who Laughs, specializing in debuffs and damage over time. Would be interesting to see it, because it's like if you just go into Batman Who Laughs at this point of time, you would see a metal tag with Batman Who Laughs, which definitely means there is a chance of getting more metal cards in the future as well. So let's look at the gameplay.
Take a closer look. The Drowned infects Aquaman with successful basic and swipe attacks.
The Drowned, Batwoman the Drowned inflicts infection with successful basic and swipe attacks. Okay, that is the passive. And we have a new, motion here, it seems. Yep, okay, that's a new motion, it seems, or like I would say an icon as well, an infection icon that we can see over here. Into 8 of 14 hits. Let's understand it. Let's roll the gameplay.
Deals more damage against infected enemies, and the more infection debuff stacked, the more hazard damage she deals over time. She unleashes her Trident Fury.
Alright, so more infection, more hazard damage. So Batman Who Laughs doesn't have any hazard damage, to be honest. He has a Sunder debuff going in. He has a SP1, which is throwing off the chain of the bat ranks like that. But he doesn't have hazard damage, so it would be interesting to see what hazard damage they're talking about. This is the first special, Trident Fury. The animation looked cool, to be honest.
And continues to gain crisis energy by applying more
Here we have some fun. We see crisis energy as well coming in. So it seems this crisis energy is similar to like Batman Who Laughs, and possibly it's gonna be only for the metal, the metal characters, to be honest. And special abilities cost, as you can see here, 1, 3, and 5, which means it's 3, 5, and 7 without Dr. Fate, which is a good amount of special cost as well. I hope they do an insane amount of damage as well. Let's look at the gameplay. Let's move on.
The Batman Who Laughs tags in. Metal team characters deal additional damage to infected opponents, and Aquaman's healing powers are reduced. The Drowned tags back in and deals increased damage since Aquaman is still at max infection level, and then activates her super move From the Deep. She calls upon her.
Right, super move From the Deep. It's just an Aquaman skin, to be honest. It's just replicating similar basics also as Aquaman. So nothing surprising there. They're doing reskins. Disappointed with the change, with this particular movement. But let's look at what else do we have.
Her hydrokinetic powers to temporarily drown Aquaman.
Blah.
Summons her underwater pet to tear him apart.
From where do they get this, man? From where do they get this amount of energy to do this marketing? All right.
Aquaman is knocked out of the fight. By activating her super move, the Drowned increases damage dealt by.
This is an interesting one. Metal super boost. So a super boost, which is which gets raised after Batwoman uses a super move. And by the way, she's Might class as well. Would be interesting. Would be very interesting. Let's look at it further.
For the duration of the battle. As the dead water infection wears off, the Batman Who Laughs struggles against the Flash and is knocked out, but not for long. When the level of crisis energy reaches its maximum, the Drowned uses her devastating hydrokinetic powers to resurrect the Batman Who Laughs and flood the entire arena with her ultimate.
Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. This looks pretty interesting. I wouldn't say amazing, but this is definitely interesting. Revive with full power bars, with full crisis energy. Darkest Night transformed form. This is gonna get some uses, guys. This is gonna get some Interesting usage is what I can foresee. Let's look at the gameplay further.
Hydrokinesis. The Batman Who Laughs is back in the fight to help weaken Wonder Woman in his darkest night form.
Look at that arena, guys. That arena really looks weird. That's why I said it. I wouldn't say amazing, but it looks weird and interesting.
The Drowned can power up her specials by spending crisis energy on them in addition to power. She enhances touch of the
So it cannot interrupt like Batman Who Laughs. It increases special power. Would be interesting to see what it basically means once it's out in the game. Special touch of the deep. Let's look at the special.
deep to create a hazard to heal herself, and her dead water-obsessed underwater creatures steal Wonder Woman's power and knock her out of the fight. The Drowned also enhances hunting waters to block her opponent's specials inside the created hazard area. The whirling water flow haunts the
This is a lot of information, guys. So let's slow it down. Let's slow it down. Let's slow it down. Special. This is special 3 hunting waters. It's a hazard from what I can see. You're healing. You're getting regeneration. That's nice. Also, you're disabling specials. Would be very interesting to pair it up with Silver Banshee is what, immediately comes to the top of my mind. But let's look at it again. This special 2 touch of the deep. It's a hazard as well. It heals as well. Very interesting stuff going on.
The Drowned also enhances hunting waters to block her opponent's specials inside the created hazard area. The whirling water flow haunts the Flash and deals hazard damage over time. And with one last hit from the
That's a nice one. That the hazard chases the opponent. That's gonna be fun.
knocked out. It's a win for the Metal Team. Thank you for watching the official game.
It's a win for the metal team, so we expect more metal cards to be honest as well. Exclusively available in the new Drowned Pass on 30th of March. So definitely I would probably be buying it as well. It wouldn't be costing a lot, but very interesting character, very interesting mechanics that's coming in. Is it gonna be a damage dealer? We will reserve our opinion to see it in action. I don't believe it's gonna be a damage dealer, but it should be a pretty good support character is what I can understand from the initial gameplay that they have released. So with that being said, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't done already. This is your boy, the Average Gamer 98 over here signing off. You guys take care, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Peace!